Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have another Miniverse Make It Mini Spaces, and this is one of the cold food cases is how it's labeled. And I think it's the taco one. There's a cold food case 1 and 2. These do have pencil marks on them. So if you turn it to this part where you see like the made in China and all that, there is a mark right where it lines up with made in China. You could go on Meeny Miny Mo and look at the cheat sheets, and it said this is the cold food case, so let's open it and see. I've said previously I like how they wrapped this and made like a colorful checklist of sorts, and then on the inside you can turn these into boxes, which I haven't done because I'm lazy and I hate building boxes, but I like that concept. Cold food case number 1 is what we got, and it is the tacos. So here are the instructions. Looks fairly easy. Shows you how to snap them in. I'm excited to see this kind of display. Then you could put your tacos and taco shells in it. Looks like we got some shredded cheese, which is cute, a can of beef, and some shredded lettuce. And then of course you can decorate it with stickers. So we also have this for the app that you can put on your phone, and you get the ingredients and stuff so you can build with it. I'll show you that in a moment. Here are the stickers. This is so cute. Tacos with sunglasses. Anytime is taco time, I agree. All right, is this our food? Let's see what's in these packages. Yes, we have the dinosaur, which you've seen that before if you've been collecting Miniverse for a while like I have. I don't think I've seen shredded cheese though, but I have seen shredded lettuce. That's upside down. So that's really cute. I love that. There's not much in there, but I love it. And then all the stuff is wrapped in this fragile paper, which is really cute. And they even have marks on them to look like coils and wires, like it's a real like refrigerated case, so that's fun. So we have lots of those. Our wire shelves. Oh, and they're plastic. Oh, I love that. They're plastic in the front. Can you slide? I think you can slide on something so that you can put the prices or like the sale sign on it, I think. I'll have to dig a little deeper though. I could be jumping ahead of myself. Tops and bottoms probably. Taco shells, there are 2 in there. Love the packaging, very cute. And lastly, the beef. I guess that's good. They put it in there in case it doesn't really leak out. It's kind of rocks with some stuff on it. But anywho, let me clean up and then we will start building. Time to find out how easy this is to build. Okay, so we have these 2. We're facing them away. This part goes on top and it shows it going like that. That's very easy. Okay. Just snaps like that, which makes sense, and that goes on top. Okay, now we're going to take the L-shaped ones and fit those in here. Let me zoom out. It looks like I'm zoomed in a lot. Okay, so it looks like that. And this one kind of helps if you lay it down like this, because you do have to press it in pretty good. And you have to make sure it's lined up all the way so it's not hanging over, it actually goes in there. Okay. That's easy. Now what? Tops and bottoms. So this is the bottom, and it has like those vents or whatever they are that all kind of fridges and things have. Oh, and the front piece does slide in there and then snap into the bottom. Well, supposed to. Let's see. Maybe we can do one side at a time. Or maybe I should put the top in first. It might give it more stability. Okay, there we go. Definitely more challenging to do when you're trying to film it. Yeah, that was a tad bit difficult. In the process of getting this to sit in here fine, the backs were popping off and it was like a whole thing, but we got it. Now, does this have to go, this goes a certain way, so it's got to line up with that. And then it should be really sturdy. It's already pretty sturdy. Okay, so it looks something like this. Very nice. And then the shelves just go in. Does it have to go a certain way? Let's see what it says on here. I think it just goes in like that. And you can set them whatever height you want, I think. Do they just set there? Something about this does not feel right. Let's look. I expected them to be a little bit wider, I think. Because it feels like they're just slightly shorter than they should be. Like they fit in there and everything. Is it a me thing? Or are they upside down? Maybe it's a me thing. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Nice and plain. Now we get to put, my shelves already fell. See? I'm not sure if it's a me thing, but normally, you know, there's like a groove that it slides into. It definitely goes like that, but it's not very, Okay, so this is pushed in all the way. It's just like the smallest little fraction, like literally this too short on the one side. So it sits there and it's fine, but as you can see, it falls out. There is a bar right here going down the middle, and there's little dips in here where it could kind of sit. It's supposed to sit in there, and it does on one end, but then it's short, just a hair on the other end. And yeah, I looked around this whole thing. Everything is pushed in as far as it goes. So yeah, maybe it's a defect with mine, and maybe yours won't be like that. But like I said, like it goes in here. You just can't really mess with it too much after that. But anyways, here's how they have the taco stand decorated. It says Taco Tuesday right at the top, and then there is like a sticker on the side and probably on the other side, but they gave you a bunch of stickers. So it's really like up to you how you want to decorate it. This is the only one that's big enough to go all the way across. So I will be putting Taco Tuesday on the top. I love that. Looks like they put snacky snacks up here on the side. And then there's these two big banners, if you want to call it that. And I kind of hate that because they can't fit here. They're too wide. So that's a bummer. But you could put these little tiny tacos on the side, which is probably what I'm going to do. I do like the sale signs, but I'm not sure that that's going to be easy to put on here. I was hoping they gave you, I guess you can make your own, like a cardboard or something where you can slide it on there, or maybe it's just supposed to stick on the outside. Let's put one on real quick and see. I thought, you know, like the actual store has them where you could slide them in and out. That's what it looks like. Because it definitely has that part on the side, but they didn't give you anything to attach it to. So maybe you're just supposed to put it like this. But then there's like that gap behind it. I don't know. I guess it's supposed to be like that. Kind of weird to me. Because can you tell from the side how it is? Like you could slide something in there. But if it's supposed to be like that, they sure didn't include anything or say anything about it. At least not that I'm seeing. No, and their picture doesn't show that either, which again is interesting, but we put one in, so that's fine. I'm gonna take these out because I know they're just gonna fall out anyways. And we're gonna put the Taco Tuesday sign. Does that line up perfectly? Looks like it does. So, take that out. And again, this is difficult to do while I have a camera in between me. Did I already lay it crooked? Sure did. Oh no. Well, maybe I can just, there, maybe that's fixed. That's pretty straight. Okay, that's kind of impressive. Good placement. So we have that. And then we have a couple different tacos. I feel like maybe I should put like 2 on each side. I don't know if I want to put snacky snacks. I was like, why does that son have a nursing hat on? I think it's one of those like old school, like diner, like Steak and Shake looking hats. That's kind of funny. It feels like a taco day. Okay, we'll do the snacky snacks at the top just to add a little something up there. Oh Lord, there we go, okay. And then maybe do a taco here and a taco here. Then maybe put the other 2 on the other side. Should I line them up? I think that's cute. I like that we get to decorate them how we want and they give us enough stuff to do that. My helper's not here today. She's at jujitsu. So she's gonna be excited when she comes home and she gets to see these. Should I put the, I don't really like the sun guy. Like he's funny, but I don't think he belongs on my taco stand. Is that rude? That is right here. I'm completely guesstimating. And then we'll do the other taco, and then we're gonna call it a day. I like the back, how they made it look like a fridge. But, again, sad I can't put those cool little taco signs. Now maybe they're, did they give us a taco shop and it just hasn't been released yet? Maybe those can go in the Spaces store. There are several Spaces store, it looks like at least, that will be upcoming. But I guess you can always buy ones they already put out, do different wallpapers, and then put taco signs in it, and then put this stuff in there. That would be cool too. So let's go ahead and put this up. Switching camera angles so you can see it better. Let's put that up there. We're gonna stock the shelf. And then we will add, the thing to the app. So you can see what that looks like. That's cute! I like that. And like I said, we've had those before, and then we also have that, what is it, a rhino or some kind of dinosaur? Ice cream guy? That could be used for tacos too. So that's really neat. I love that. All right, I have the app open. We're gonna hit this button, hit the plus sign, hit scan, tap it. It shows you all of the items, and you're gonna hit collect all, and it shows you all the stickers, all the ingredients, everything, and then you can use that to play the game. Then it colors in which ones you have. I still have bakery, cold food case number 2, and bakery stand. I didn't get the other ones. I might. They just weren't as exciting. I'm trying to do the fun ones first. So if you missed any of these, make sure you check out my channel. Let me know what you think of this guy and which is the favorite of the mini Spaces furniture. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.